hear anything in this presentation about actually how the property would convey to this gentleman who was speaking, Fountainhead Properties. And originally, when this was on the agenda and was set up as that there was going to be a public hearing set, my understanding was it was going to be about the sale of property. So that seems to be an unsaid piece that's pretty important. I mean, you recall a few weeks ago I communicated a letter with you about the financial problems in the city, and that the various actions in the pipeline, and this was one of them, would be something that could affect the city's ability to regain its financial footing. And this came right after, particularly after I attended the budget work session. We heard that there might be an $8 to $9 million hole, even after the reduced budget had been proposed. So it sounds like we're talking now about selling 3 valuable city-owned properties, and they're assessed collectively at over $2.7 million. I guess I don't know if they're being sold to the Freedom Support Center, to Fountainhead Properties, or some combination thereof, but it seems like we're lacking some really important details about this. And I don't think with the city's situation that we can afford to be giving these properties away for a small amount of money. I'm not suggesting they're being given for nothing, but for some reduced amount at the time that we should be getting fair market value for properties. We're trying to talk out of one side of our mouth about increasing revenue and using that to fix things. And now we're saying, oh, well, let's give everyone a break. And of course, everyone finds the cause of homeless or disabled veterans a compelling one. Nobody wants to get up and say we shouldn't do it. On the other hand, if we weigh it against all of the other needs that the city has, where does this really rank in terms of everything else that needs to be done? I mean, we've had a number of once promised partnerships that have come along that have begun with the transfer of city property. There was going to be a hotel and a conference center downtown in the area of City Hall. There was going to be a housing and retail complex at the gateway to Virginia State. Those things have not been realized. Those were city properties. There was also this BB&T building. We heard at the work session that the rent for the Economic Development Department is almost quadrupled because of a lease agreement we have with that. So I don't think we have a stellar track record of some of these developments. But I would say that even if there was a minor miracle and somehow this can be pulled off, which I'm not hearing anything that says that this group can afford it, I'm still concerned that if you actually, as council members, went to your constituents and said, if you had to weigh the benefits of this veterans housing against the things that we already know are problems that the city is grappling with, like the grass getting cut and the city pool being open for the kids, citizen phone calls being answered, consistent and accurate bills being produced and given to citizens, I think you would find that most folks would say, sorry, I'd like to help the veterans, but we need to help ourselves in the city first. Thank you.